Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy day before Thanksgiving. I cannot believe that we are here. It is the day before Thanksgiving in 2024. And before we know it, it's going to be 2025. It's just absolutely insane. But I'm hopping on here this morning to chat with you guys a little bit about a few different things, but very important things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I'm in my bedroom because my kids are home from school. So I locked myself in here for 20 minutes or so that I could share with you guys the information that I wanted to share. So I have two slash three, depending on how you look at it, major topics that I want to discuss. One is actually some pretty big news for the weight loss drug world in general. We'll talk about that second. I want to start this video off with the information that I want to get through and across the most for me personally. So we're going to start with that. So we are going to start with Orderly Meds. Now, most of you know that I have been using Orderly Meds since March of 2023. I absolutely love them compared to things that I have heard about other telehealth companies. I've been completely happy in my decision to go with them and to talk about them with you guys and help you guys get in touch with them and all of that. I absolutely 100% have no regrets regarding that. And so during this whole period from March until, it's November. So until November, I have been sharing a link down below that would link to their website and link back to me. And I would get a $50 credit every time somebody signed up under me. And now that is something, or not signed up under me, I guess, I don't know, signed up using my link. So anytime somebody signed up through that link, I would get a $50 credit onto my account. And as I've explained a million times before, that is anybody who signs up with Orderly gets that link to share with family and friends and whoever, and they would also get a $50 credit every time somebody signed up under them. Now, you guys have helped me tremendously over the past, I guess it's been March through November, however many months that is, not gonna math right now, but you guys have helped me tremendously on the cost of my own medication. I have not been shy about that. I've had to pay here and there, but for the most part, you guys have astronomically helped me. And so about a month ago, in efforts to be 100% transparent and 100% honest with you guys, because I am this entire time have been trying to build my community based on honesty and all of that. So in order to do that, about a month ago, Chris Spears, who is the co-founder of Orderly, I got this random, email that sort of said, sign up for Orderly Wellness Intuit tax or something. And I was like, what the heck is that? So I emailed Chris and he was like, oh, they're trying to get you set up as an affiliate. So I had not applied to be an affiliate. You have to actually go on their website and fill out this whole application. It's not something I had done. I think that they just kind of decided that since I was referring quite a lot of people, that they would link me as an affiliate. And I'll explain kind of what the difference is and what that means. It's not, in my opinion, significantly different, but we'll touch on that. So essentially they reached out to me. They kind of were like, okay, we're at a point now where we just want to, sign you up as an affiliate and get you earning the commission instead of the credit. So I went through the process. They almost like, it wasn't even like asking me if I wanted to be an affiliate. I mean, I'm sure they would have, if I would have refused, they would have been like, okay, well, just keep earning credits. But I chose to go with that. And I'll tell you why. Because I love Orderly and because I have never promoted anything to you guys. Actually, Orderly might be the only thing I've ever promoted to you guys. I think it is. And that's because I do that on purpose. I literally ignore business emails for this channel because I think weight loss is such a touchy thing. I don't want to sell you something that you don't really need on your journey, right? But we're doing GLP-1s here. This is what this is. And so therefore, because I love Orderly so much, in fact, I just want to say I have literally ignored emails from several other telehealth companies wanting to sponsor me. So because I love Orderly so much and because I feel like they are so good about communicating with people, they're so good about fixing problems when there are problems, they're so good about fighting for us, I truly believe in them. And so I did go ahead and kind of give them the go ahead to switch my account into a partner account. So what that means now, again, in 100% transparency, is that I will earn, instead of a $50 credit, so I will not get that credit any longer, I will earn a $75 commission. So it's a slightly higher reward, and it comes in the form of a monthly commission check, whatever, instead of on my credit. Now, that allows me to, I mean, either way, it helps my budget, right? It's either helping with my medicine or it's going in my pocket, but then I have to turn around and use that to pay for my medicine, right? So it is slightly different. But at the same time, I think it's just sort of a classification, if you will. So I wanted to be honest with you guys with that. So instead of earning the credit now, which I've been telling y'all I do, I now will earn a commission. That's all I'm going to go into with that. And I, again, wanted to be honest and transparent with you guys. So if you have ordered previously, it was a credit, but going forward, that is what will happen from now on. And again, I still 100% will never be somebody who is like, you need this protein powder, you need these electrolytes, you need this, you need that to lose weight, because I don't believe in that. Orderly, I believe in, and we are doing GLP-1 weight loss again. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about regarding Orderly, and then we'll get into the other big, I think, compounding news, is that Orderly has just launched an amazing deal. So if you guys remember, a couple of months ago, they did a buy two, get one free thing. So it ended up being like $266 a month if you were a new patient and you signed up for their 3-month starter package. They just released yesterday a $199 per month starter package. So if you are a new customer, they wanted to launch this in time for Black Friday. If you are a new customer, this is an amazing deal. So you essentially would get 3 months for $598. That is astronomically unheard of and is just absolutely amazing. 3-month starter packages come. I don't think they come from that same ProRx. I think they come from, either Red Rock or Hallandale or whatever pharmacy is shipping nearest to you. But yeah, $199 per month for 3 months is unheard of. They do not have a monthly fee. If you are thinking about starting GLP-1s, this is the time to do it. So I would definitely recommend that. And then the other thing they just launched is a new loyalty program. So if you stay and save, I think is what they're calling it, you can, every month that you check in with them, you earn an extra 2.5% off of your future months. So you can earn up to 25% off. And once you reach the 25% level, as long as you check in at your check-in time, the 25% will carry over month to month to month to month. That is huge as well, because if you're thinking about, if you're paying $399 and you reach the 25% off, then you're paying $300 and $100 cheaper. So those are 2 new programs that they have launched. Wanted to share that with you. Again, link will be in the description box below. Now let's move on from Orderly, because we have talked for 6 minutes about this, probably more because I think I restarted one time. So let's go ahead and move on to the other amazing, amazing news. And that is that President-elect Trump, I have an article here that I can refer to if I forget some of the main points, but President-elect Trump has named his new FDA pick. And it's a good one. It's good news for us. It's good news, in my opinion, for all weight loss drug people. And it kind of, with this pick, it kind of balances the other pick of FDR, which a lot of people weren't necessarily happy with. So the Trump nominated Dr. Marty Makary, and he is actually a pancreatic surgeon at Johns Hopkins University, and he is a executive of Sesame, which is a telehealth company that puts people in contact with providers to prescribe compounded medication. So he has a very a view on compounded medications that are going to be in our favor. And so this is very good news for compounding pharmacies, for people that use compounding pharmacies, et cetera, et cetera. So he will be in charge of regulating food, thousands of vaccines and other drugs, medical devices, and tobacco products. So Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the pick for the Human and Health Services, and that was a very controversial pick. People are tend to be a lot more excited about Dr. McCary, just because of the view that he has on such things. He has a more traditional health background. He's an experienced medical doctor, and he is likely to have a more reasonable approach to running the FDA than has been feared, which is, I think, again, really good news for us. And I think it's a really good thing that he is in the business of, one, that he actually has this broad medical background. Two, that he is in the business and therefore has a better understanding of weight loss drugs and compounding pharmacies and all of that. But one of his really big strong points that he talks about within this is that he fears that we did not have a good enough understanding and a good enough approach to dealing with chronic illnesses, weight loss, and obesity being one of those. So this could be really, really, really good news for us. So the one section says, both Kennedy and McCary have openly criticized federal health agencies and most recently slammed the government for not prioritizing chronic diseases. So that means obesity, heart disease, all of the chronic diabetes, type 2 diabetes, all of the chronic long-term illnesses that both of these people fear that the government is not prioritizing insurance-wise, prioritizing cost-wise, and prioritizing overall. And so hopefully these two together will do so. Now, I want to say, because I know these comments are coming, I am not talking about Trump here. I'm not saying anything about Trump, but I do agree with the pick of Dr. McCary. I think that he is going to be much more level-headed when it comes to the FDA and how it is handled and how it handles compounding pharmacies and how it regulates them and how all of those things happen. I think that this is really good news for us personally. As always, you are 100% welcome to share your thoughts down below in a kind of respectful way and kind of, let us know what you think about things. Nobody is opposed to hearing different opinions, but I would argue that McCary, the pick for the FDA from President-elect Trump, has been his best yet, because it really speaks to the thought of the American people. Now, I do want to also mention that McCary has been controversial. He had some very interesting thoughts on the COVID-19 pandemic, and that was heavily criticized. However, Trump was heavily criticized in regards to the COVID-19 pandemic. And so, it's just hand in hand, all of those things. But I am interested to see how he handles this, how he handles the FDA's decision. The FDA is supposed to speak on December 19th, again, regarding compounded tirzepatide, and the new officials wouldn't come into effect until Trump went into office, which is like January, 21st or something like that. So we have a little bit of ways to see kind of how things unfold, but I do think this is good news, and it can be good news for people. It is good news for people that are on branded medications as well, because if we don't take away the access to compounded, then you're not going to have this flood of people coming back to Zepbound and Mounjaro and leading to another shortage. And I feel like there's just been so much whiplash regarding shortages and compounds and all of it together. There's been all of this whiplash, and all I want, and I think all that anybody really who is pro weight loss drugs wants, is for everybody who needs it to have access to it, whether that be branded, whether that be through insurance coverage, through compounded medicines. Everybody should be able to have access to it. And maybe Eli Lilly and the compounded pharmacies need to kind of become friends and work together and do something that makes life easier for the American people. I have so many of you that comment from like the UK and stuff like that, that'll say that it's absolutely absurd what we're being charged here for compounded medications. I'm looking for my chapstick, but I don't see it. My lips are burning. And it's true, you guys pay a third or less of what we are paying. And I know that has a lot to do with the PBMs and all of that kind of goes on. There's so much that goes into it. But I do hope that, I know that there are so many people that, like, do I want to go back to pre-Obamacare days of, pre-existing conditions and all that? Absolutely not. Does anybody? I don't really think anybody does. But I do think that overall, our healthcare system needs to be overhauled in the way that we do things. Do I know that the next incoming administration is going to be the ones to do that? I don't know. I just I'm hoping for and wanting what's best for our people. And I hope that somebody up there does as well. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think McCarry's a good decision. And I'm interested to see how things unfold once he is in charge, as long as the Senate, of course, approves it. So that is my little update for today. I hope that you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope that you're able to enjoy with your family, eat some food, you know, get little bites of everything, you know, get like 2 bites of everything that you enjoy and eat it and move on the next day, because you only get so many Thanksgivings, you only get so many Christmases, you only get so many birthdays. Enjoy them. It'll be okay. In the grand scheme of things, people that have healthy relationships with food eat what they want on Thanksgiving, and they eat what they want on Christmas, and they eat what they want on their birthdays. Okay, let's try to remember that and to not put too much pressure on ourselves to be so super strict. So that's my little update for today. Let me know any thoughts down below. And I hope that you guys are still on board with everything that I do and everything that I promote here on my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday after Thanksgiving. Have a great day, guys. Bye.